Hi everyone! Today we have a dog theme layout, all these adorable illustrations and photos and images of dogs and a human there in a cone. So yeah, this is my day 5 of the challenge where I'm trying to complete this glue book. So I had about 2 weeks, so I'm on day 5, and then I'm also counting down the days. So yeah, I do end up going to the back of the book, and I'm going to move my way forward. I'm showing you here I'm in the back of the book because Robin suggested that great idea, which I've heard of before, to kind of flip around in your glue book so that the binding doesn't get so bulky. But yeah, so I'm in the back and I'll work my way backwards. So this is countdown day 10. So we have 10 more days to go. 9. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, a lot of these images from those Lurzer magazines, which I love. They're not as inexpensive anymore. They used to go on sale for $10, which I know is still expensive for a magazine, but the amount of images and cool images I'd get out of them was worth it for me. But now I ordered the new one. It was $40, so I'm not going to be ordering it very often, maybe a couple times a year. But I have not, I don't know if they sold to a, I don't know if they sold or what, but their old images aren't, I think they're now $20. Or old issues, old magazines. So it's more like an advertising for advertisers, but yeah, so I just start laying all these images down. I knew I couldn't cover up very much. That dog that's on the snow, I could cover up a lot of that snow. But so I kind of had to play a puzzle game and audition images for this layout. So yeah, it did work better in the back of the book. That binding or the where the spine is wasn't so bulky, and I could put down some washi tape. So that worked out well. I really appreciate that comment. I love comments, even if they're, constructive criticism. That's great. Not that Robin's was. It's just sometimes I've had constructive criticism that was great as well. So yeah. And it's gloomy here. I think the sun is trying to shine. It's election day, Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. So, and the quotes I pick for this page kind of relate to what's going on in my personal life. I had a really rough day yesterday, so a job interview canceled on me. So I was pretty bummed. So yeah, the quotes are kind of relating to that. I'm going to go hang out with a friend today or this evening. So yeah, I had comment down below if you have a dog and what kind of dog is it, what their name is. I had a beagle for like 13 years. It was my only dog I've ever had, and I don't think I could go through the heartache of losing him, a dog, again. It's really rough. I think I cried for like 2 weeks. So I don't have another dog. I love them. It's one of the things when I go to my friend's house, she has 2 dogs. So I'm like, I can have some puppy cuddles. They're not puppies, but and her one dog will literally hug me. Like I need to bend down and it gives me a hug. It's so adorable. Yeah, this brought me some joy. I also went through and collated or curated a bunch of inspiration packets this morning. I'm not finished yet, but that felt good to get some things put together. And that image with the dog, what do you call those dogs with the loose, kind of looks like a bulldog, a Sherpa maybe? It said something about he needed to stop worrying about his pension, which I liked, but then it just wasn't working with these images. See how I mix around with these images quite a bit. So that one right there, it's a dog sitting on a blender and like they're going to start the blender, and it says, one noise leads to another. Vacuum blender. And then the ones with the dogs that have another image of a dog for the head, those say adopt one pet to save 2. I'm not sure what that advertisement's for. And then I have another cat. I have a whole pile of cat images. I'll probably do a cat layout. I'm showing you the quote. I think my favorite, they're all awesome, but my favorite is the ones that are listening to the iPhone or iPod with the headphones in. And then the one that looks like an old-timey has the collar around the pug. And then the one on the left side but the bottom right with the wavy hair. Those are my favorite images. I was able to get down some washi. I had to kind of move over the second line because I didn't want to cover up the dog with the flowy hair. But yeah, I'll pick some quotes. I do start looking through my packet of bigger quotes or phrases. I'm having a hard time finding my words. And I didn't see anything, so I went back to the ones that I got off of Etsy. So here I'm laying down my countdown. I started that yesterday where I'm doing 11, 10, 9, 8 on each page. And I was thinking, those words I think are in every Vogue, or those numbers are in every Vogue. So you do that on my next glue book and start numbering them like 1, 2, 3. That might be kind of fun. I like using numbers. So here I'm pulling out the quotes. These are off of Etsy. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.